racism against white people become okay? Joe Biden put white people last in line for COVID relief funds. Kamala Harris said disaster aid should go to non-white citizens first. Liberal politicians block access to medicine based on skin color. Progressive corporations, airlines, universities all openly discriminate against white Americans. Racism is always wrong. The left's anti-white bigotry must stop. We are all entitled to equal treatment under law. America First Legal paid for this.
There is a lot to unpack in this video. But before I do, let me just say, I've been warning everybody about this for a long time.
Donald Trump was put into office by white nationalism, by divisive conspiracy theories, and by a long history of white supremacy in this country. Conspiracies of war against white America. Conspiracies of the government attacking white Christian America. These conspiracies have existed in white communities across America for decades. Donald Trump simply provided legitimacy to these conspiracies by using key and designated language in his campaign that caused white America to circle in a shark frenzy and cast their vote.
I grew up listening to these conspiracy theories of war against white America. And as I said in my TED Talk, they are a key element to why Donald Trump got elected. And to anyone who's educated, it sounds ridiculous. But I'm here to tell you it is highly effective in my community. Because behind closed doors in white households, in white churches, in white communities, that same bullshit rhetoric is spread daily. So when politicians start giving credence to it, the result is bad. As for the content of that ad, let me address that real quick.
Because I want you to understand, and this is very important, that although white America's busy spinning conspiracies of white America being targeted, there's no tangible, quantifiable evidence to justify their case. But ironically, the same people that believe that will refute systemic oppression against the black community when there's tangible, quantifiable evidence to prove it. The United States Department of Justice statistics show a black man's 3 times more likely to be killed by the police than a white man. The United States Sentencing Commission has proven that a black offender will receive a 19% longer sentence on average than a white offender, same crime, same criminal background. A black mother is 4 times more likely to die during childbirth than a white mother. 22% of black Americans live in poverty, only 9% of white Americans live in poverty. If you're a black American in this country, you're 2.5 times more likely to live in an environmental justice neighborhood. That means you're next to a power plant, next to a waste dump, next to a structure that poses significant health risk, regardless of your income. These are irrefutable facts, tangible evidence that shows black America is disproportionately disadvantaged in this country, yet the vast majority of white America calls that government lies. Refuse to believe it exists, but yet somehow we're the ones being targeted.
White nationalism is dangerous. The most dangerous threat against this country has always been homegrown domestic white terrorism. This type of appeal to white nationalist conspiracy theories is dangerous. It cannot be taken lightly. It gave us Donald Trump, but what it will give us next will be way worse. We must shut this down now.